Welcome to Tip of the Week. My name is Chris Williams, NPTI Florida. Today we're going to be looking at the Bosu. The Bosu is a portable piece of equipment that can be utilized in the gym or at home. And Bosu essentially stands for both sides up. And as you will see in a bit, we're going to be doing a leg training session utilizing both sides. Okay? Clearly, it's a great form of dynamic stabilization, so you need to be stable on the ground first before you involve anything with a dynamic surface. So my clients here have got great stability on a stable surface, so we're using an enhanced proprioceptively enriched environment. So the first exercise we're going to do is in the bodyweight squats, and as you can see, our clients will demonstrate how to get on the Bosu. Okay, one foot first, and then the other, and clearly if you need, so if you step back down for me, and as a personal trainer, if you need to hold on, okay, to give your client a little bit more security, then also that should be offered. Okay, we're going to do 4 bodyweight squats. So when you're ready, we're going to do it at a 202 tempo. Down 1, 2, up 1, 2. Are you ready? Away you go. 1, 2 down, 1, 2 up. And we're going down to a range of motion that's both comfortable. Keep going, 4 repetitions. Okay, ideally you want the thighs at least parallel to the ground. Okay, and one more for me. And after that, 4, you would normally do whatever sets you have preference to, 1 to 3, 1 to 4 sets of 12 to 15 repetitions, let's say. And then we're going to step off. And now what we're going to do is a single leg Romanian deadlift. So now we're going to isolate the posterior chain, which is the glutes and the hamstrings a little bit more. So in this case, you're going to be putting your foot center of the Bosu, stand up. Make sure you engage your intrinsic core muscles so that the pelvis is not swaying from side to side or rotating anyway. And then what we're going to do is just slightly bend or flex the knee, but the initiation of the bend is going to come from the hip. And they're going to reach down with the opposite hand to touch the opposite foot. So when you're ready, down, and let's do 2 of these on each side. Slowly back up. Again, the tempo is one that is controlled. And once you've done 2, just change over to the other leg. So 2 repetitions on each leg. And as you can clearly see here, they've got relatively good levels of stabilization. This is quite an advanced activity, so you wouldn't give it to somebody who's a beginner, clearly. Okay? The advantages with stability training is that it actually recruits the smaller intricate muscles around the hip joint, the knee joint, and the ankle joint to give you the stability and support that is needed in your kinetic chain. The next exercise we're going to do is now we're going to flip the Bosus over. So we're going to use the domes. We're going to do a split squat. Okay, which is 1 foot forward and 1 foot back. So we have 2 different variations here. Okay, and this variation over here, we have the front foot on the Bosu and the back foot on the ground. And our clients are going to do 2 repetitions. Again, they're just going to lower their body in this position, and they're going to come up. Controlled extension of the joints. Slowly back down, slowly back up. And let's change over legs for me, will you please, clients? Thank you. And again, this is quadriceps and glutes coming into play, so it's a total body, or I should say a lower body exercise, multi-joint exercise, which is good. And now what we're going to do is just change up, and we're going to work on bridges. And bridges is primarily for the posterior chain, for your glutes. So we're going to get our clients to lie on the ground. They're going to put their feet on the top of the dome, okay, and hands up to the side to give them some stability to start with, and then we push through from their hips into hip extension. And just come a little further forward to me, so we elevate your body a little bit more. That's it, and push up. Now if you want to make this a little bit more difficult, what you can do is now put your hands down to the side of your body on the ground. So it enhances the stabilization concept a little bit more and just lift through. And if you want to make it a little bit harder, you can always put your hands over the top. Okay? If you want to progress that to make that even harder, put your hands up to the side, and you can start to single leg it. So you have one leg bent and one leg will be straight like so. And now push through, and you can feel the difference. Try and keep that leg a little straighter for me as you push through, and clearly there's a difference. And you would do one side followed by the other. And that's your personal training tip of the week.
All right, thanks for visiting NPTI Florida. I'm Pat Sherman. Just wanted to let you guys know to please follow us, like us, subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're going to try to do a really good job this year and give you as much information as possible on the fitness industry, health and wellness. Give us a call, text 407-772-0057. That's Pat Sherman, 407-772-0057.